approaching pretty close to the event. I have the new microphones. You see the fresh trebles that are still not dirty. This is the DJI Mic Mini, and that microphone is cheaper than DJI Mic 1 or Mic 2, but still I checked the comparison of the DJI Mic 2 and DJI Mic Mini. I've chosen this one. It also is more simple. By the way, I probably need to increase the volume here. So what do you say? Is it good now? Okay, it's plus 6 decibels right now. You can actually manually switch it on your receiver. Pretty cool, pretty handy. So what do we have today? As always, people gathered around. It's in front of me. Just give me a second. Oh my god, these gloves with fingers, these should be sensor, you know, oh my god, how do you call it, sensor friendly, but not 100%. So yeah, they're in front of me. Hello everyone, how can you hear me with the new microphones? And what do we do? I need to walk further. And I need to show you the sign that I got with me today, because that's the one that Helena forgot to put back in the box last week, and I have it with me now. It says, "Where are the heroes of Azov? The Heroi Azov." So here it is, guys. Today I have my own sign. Not have many hands to carry it properly, to be honest. Not enough hands, but still, people are gathering. From that side, you see, this place is pretty famous. That's the Opera Theater, right behind the corner of this building. Plus, okay, morning, Rick, not Lick, Rick, loud and clear, thank you. Hello everyone, growlers, I'm happy to see you. Here it is, the Opera Theater here in Kyiv. Andrei told me he's gonna be here today. I mean, the one with the call sign architect, the one that spent how much time? Almost 3 years in captivity. That's crazy. And what the hell, am I on time today, guys? Is Rick time plus 0 seconds or minus 1 even or something, or is it plus 1 and I'm still late? And yes, guys, for those who will be watching this in recording, and maybe those of you who are live, watching this live right now and cannot, not cannot, but didn't know yet that Lorraine, member of our team, our moderator, passed away 4 days ago. Unfortunately, we lost another roller, guys, and yeah, that's very sad and tragic. I think I know this guy, the one that just passed across the street. Hello, guys, and rest in peace, Lorraine. Thank you, guys, for mentioning that in the chat. So this is the Subaru rally in front of us there. You see? Yeah, okay, I can even zoom in with these gloves. It's good. Here they are. What about zooming out, Rick? Oh my god, these fingers don't want to zoom out. Not really. Shit. Okay, but on the other glove, it worked. Okay, guys, I'm a bit hesitant to talk to people right now, but I need to start doing it at some point. Just not in the best shape today. Anyway, we need to remember about the airborne, because Free Azov is not only about Azov soldiers, it's also about all the captives, all the soldiers, Ukrainian soldiers from all the brigades who are in Russian captivity. We need to remember about them. We need to also put pressure on international community to put pressure on Russia to liberate all of them, not just the Azov soldiers or soldiers from the Marine brigades, because those are pretty much being exchanged time to time. But in 2024, if I'm not mistaken, only 1 or 3 airborne brigades members were exchanged, and it's terrible, and that should be much more, because there might be hundreds of them, maybe not hundreds, but definitely dozens of them in captivity. I'm not sure about the hundreds here. So I can cross the road and get into the very center of the event, because that's the center of it. Here's the bicycle with a flag on it, and I really would like to find Andrei. There is a whole movement here, guys, and look at this awesome fella. Okay, so what is happening here? Those of you who are random to this community, who are new, will ask. We're in Kyiv. We're here to support Ukrainian captives in Russian captivity. Why am I still not talking to anyone? I really wonder why. Maybe I'm looking for familiar faces. There are families here, and there's Andrei actually in front of me. There he is, standing holding the E. So I go and talk to him right away. I hope he will be happy to see me. I think he will. Hi Andrei, happy to see you. Can you take this? and say a few words. So you don't want to talk much, right? Not today, but maybe just how it is. How are you doing? How it is for you to be here today?
Я знову прийшов, аби нагадати всім про своїх побратимів, про своїх друзів, які досі знаходяться в тому страшному місці, як ворожий полон Російської Федерації.
Давай перекладу. I'm here to remind everyone where my brothers in arms are, and they are in Russian captivity in a terrible place, going through hell. Yeah, and yeah, wow, this dude is a legend. Good to see you, Andrei. So rollers are happy to see you. What's the strike for? What are you talking about? What's the strike? That's a person new to the stream. So free Azov streams, I usually gather in a lot of people, because these streams are like, people are curious what's happening here, and usually it's noisy here. People are honking in the cars and screaming and being emotional. So that is actually a good way to let people know, people who don't know about Ukraine much, what is happening here and what we are doing here, for whom we are standing here. So guys, I want to remind you that Andrei is a former captive. He was in captivity for 3 years, and now he's back and supporting his fellow brothers in arms who are still there in captivity. So I'm here behind the camera, and Andrei probably doesn't want to talk much today, right? Not today. He's not in the mood. I can totally get it. So Andrei, thank you very much once again for your service.
Дякую тобі за те, що ти робиш.
Дякую, Андрію. І слава Україні.
Героям слава.
Героям слава. Okay, I'll go and stick to someone else. Піду прилипну до когось іншого. Maybe to you. Доброго дня. Бажаєте поговорити? Okay, awesome. So you speak English? A bit. Okay, that's good. A bit is fine. Can you maybe I put it here on your... Okay, just give me a second. I'll do it. Okay, yeah, it worked. Awesome. What is your name?
Tana.
Once again?
Tana.
I'm Yaroslav. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
By the way, I'm today with a sign too. This one is from the box. Last time my friend forgot to put it back into the box, so I promised to do it for her. So I'm putting this one into the box, but maybe carry it like this.
Yes, I've made this one last evening, because it's my first meeting in Kyiv. Usually I join to the meetings in my hometown in Uman. And
Uman.
Yes.
Awesome. So you do Free Azov in Uman too, right?
Yes, it's not just Free Azov, it's Free Defenders.
Free Defenders,
people who are in captivity. We are standing for them, and that's a compulsory thing to do when you are Ukrainian, for me.
Yeah, for me too. I totally agree with you. It's a responsibility of every Ukrainian, in my opinion. And every conscious Ukrainian understands that. But we also have unconscious Ukrainians, and we need to turn them into conscious Ukrainians.
War will touch everyone, not just Ukrainians. I think it already touched most of Ukrainians, but will touch those unconscious one, and will touch people all over the world if they have not felt it yet.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And so you're originally from Uman, right?
Yes.
I'm from Makiyivka, Donetsk Oblast, so you know.
Yeah.
And lived in Russian occupation, unfortunately, for 4.5 years. Shitty place to live in. Don't recommend.
So you're totally conscious about what consequences does it have? Yeah.
I'm totally conscious. You basically have no rights there in captivity. They can just take you somewhere to the basement at any point, and they may just turn you into, either a dead body or a slave, and to torture you for a very long time. Like, do you know the book of Stanislav Vaseyev, Izolyatsiya?
Yes.
You know that one. So he perfectly described what is happening to the captives of Russia, and how Russia tortures them, and how they are just being mistreating people for just being Ukrainians and having the Ukrainian identity.
Yes, I totally understand it. And for your subscribers, I can say that they can read very, very good books. 2 books written by Valeria Subotina, Nava from Azovstal. It's Captivity and Azovstal about press in Azovstal, because she was in a press service on Azovstal, and she was in captivity as well. She lost her husband, and her books will touch everyone who will read it.
How is it called once again?
Azovstal and Captivity. Українською полон і сталева служба Азовсталь. Сталева прес-служба Азовсталь.
Тобто вона написала 2 книги.
Так, they are in English as well.
So Azovstal and Captivity?
Так, полон.
Captivity, okay. That's good to know, because, wow, Nava...
Yes, I have one with me today.
Oh, can you show it?
Yes, it's in my backpack.
If you can reach into your backpack, but probably you will have to...
I will not reach in my backpack,
because you will have to put the flag out from your back. By the way, you've probably heard that Andriy is a Ukrainian defender. Did you know that?
Я безмежно вдячна.
Did you know that before you heard us?
I knew this before you came here, because another journalist asked him, and I said him.
Yeah, he's already pretty famous among journalists, and I think he's getting tired of it, because today he told me I don't want to speak, and I respect that. I was lucky to interview him, to actually do the stream, and my community also interviewed Andriy a bit, asked him some questions. Just on Thursday, so a few days ago, we had that stream. I'm grateful to him. I think he can hear that. Thank you, Andriy, once again. And yeah, he is humble, very humble guy. So he doesn't probably like that we talk about him much. So let's talk about the books. So Nava, I know about Nava. I've listened to one of her interviews that she's given to.
Yes, he gave a very, very great, I'd say, interview to Serhiy Zhadan in Radio Khartia, and I really recommend to watch it or to listen it.
I watched the documentary. It was her and another defender who was in captivity.
Not just another defender, she also, if I remember right, was for some time in captivity with Ptashka.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I watched some particular documentary about her, and there were two, if I'm not mistaken, just two heroes of that documentary. Maybe it's made by Babylon 13. I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe.
There is her and another defender who came back from captivity, and they were telling about their feelings about the challenges that they have after that, and how it is sometimes hard, not sometimes, all the time, I'm sure it's hard to get back to the normal life, this life here in I want to call it like civil life. Yeah, probably civil life is the best word, because it's not normal
back
life.
To the civil life is really hard for defenders, for people who were in captivity, and we must not just be extremely grateful, but we must understand their problems. We must really understand what their life feels like now.
Tatiana, I wanted to ask you a sudden question that appeared in my head. I, for example, was a Russian speaker originally, and I switched to Ukrainian fully now. I don't want to speak Russian anymore because it's the enemy's language, and it's actually a tool of Russian genocide that they've been committing for centuries now against our people, and really trying to destroy the Ukrainian language with Russian language to replace it, And I want to ask you, were you originally a Ukrainian speaker? How was it in your family?
Yes, I was originally a Ukrainian speaker, and my family stays Ukrainian speaking. All my relatives, family, friends were Ukrainian speaking. That's breaking another myth about Ukraine, that all the Ukrainians speak Russians. Yeah, I know Russian, unfortunately, but I don't use it at all, and I'll be grateful to totally lose communication in Russian, and, for example, learn some other language.
Yeah, and I'm really happy for you that you were speaking Ukrainian originally.
It doesn't mean that I've always been so conscious about Ukrainian language, about Ukrainian music, Ukrainian culture, while I was in a school, it was still many examples of Russian culture going into Ukrainians' minds, and all over this music, all over this trends in internet, and I think that it's really important to still talk, because not all people, not all Ukrainians understand it, and not all of people from all over the world understand what Russian culture brings with
so-called culture, I would say.
So-called, yes. I see trends with Bulgakov and Dostoevsky, and I want to cry.
Yeah, I understand you completely, and I also wanted to pass the comment from Steve saying her English is excellent. Yeah, and I agree with that. Your English is amazing. And there's a question also from Steve saying, "Hey Rick, what does her sign say, please?" So this sign says captivity kills until you're while you're being silent.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm showing it fully. Captivity kills while you're being silent. Yeah, guys. So don't be silent about it. Tell everything about you see and hear here to your relatives, to your friends, to your loved ones. Please pass the information, pass the stories that we have here. Does anyone from your family serve in the military?
My father and my boyfriend are both in the military.
Your father and your boyfriend?
Yeah, my father is still in the military. My boyfriend already doesn't have any health to serve in military, unfortunately, but my father still does it.
What? Sorry? The last one? Last thing
My
you said?
father is still in the
Okay, so your father joined the army in the beginning of the full-scale invasion or before that?
No, in the beginning of the full-scale
In the
invasion.
beginning.
Yes.
So he's a volunteer.
Yes.
Can you tell us the unit that he serves in the brigade, if it's not a secret?
Unfortunately, I should not.
You should
tell
not. Okay,
this,
no
yes,
problem.
yes.
That's okay. I respect that, but sometimes people share it without, like, it's not a problem. But what? I want to thank him for his service. Please pass it from me and my community, okay? As a civilian, as an active civilian, I am very grateful, and we all should be. We all should not just also be
I
grateful.
can just tell him about you, and if you tell me where he can watch it, I will pass it to him.
Just give me a second. I'm trying to use these sensor gloves.
Rick the Ukrainian. Okay,
That's
I'll
me.
remember that.
So why Rick, by the way? Yaroslav is Yarik, and Yarik is Rick. It's simple. It's my real name, yeah. So I just want to also thank your boyfriend for his service. And I want to...
I'll definitely pass that to him.
Please do. From not just from me, from all my community, because people from all over the world, all over the free democratic world, they come here every week, they support, and not just here. I'm doing like 5 streams a week or sometimes 7, and they come to each of them. A lot of them come to each or watch each recording if they miss the stream live, and they are always donating to Ukrainian army. Not all of them have the means to donate. That's okay. That's understandable. But a lot of them do. A lot of them donate whatever they can. Like sometimes it's their last money. I always encourage them to not do that.
I have a lot of respect for those people.
Thank you, guys.
This is a very.
We basically like lately we raise in average around $5,000 each week. That's how effective this community is at the moment, and I am grateful to you guys. Thank you very much. We need to keep doing that no matter what, because our soldiers are relying on the equipment that we are getting to them. Our government is capable of providing them with the basics, but some extra, like cars, unfortunately, it's something that government still cannot provide or does not. And cars are expendable, guys. Sometimes they last for a few hours there. Like I was just reporting on one of the fundraisers, and we raised funds for 1.5 cars, and by the time they were able to report about half a car to us to like make a thank you video that is usually being made by soldiers, it was destroyed, and they got the footage of it being lying there on the front line, like on the abandoned, because they could not pick it up, because that's where the enemy is pretty close to that place. So but the drone footage, so I reported for that truck with the drone footage of it being destroyed. Sometimes that happens, and that's understandable. I want to ask also if your boyfriend had an injury, and I hope not.
He had not, but he
lost his health there.
Yes.
That's understandable. You know, I always I talk to soldiers a lot, and I just always get those messages from them that they, unfortunately, just by serving, by the service, not without injuries, they lose their health. They start
because
getting
of stress, because of winters, extremely cold winters, which are not that. We don't feel it laying in our beds in our cities, but they are extremely cold when you're laying just on the ground.
Yeah, and
this constant shelling.
Also, the how do you call that? The sleep regime or sleep schedule is totally fucked up.
Total deprivation, yes.
And deprivation of sleep usually destroys our body, like physically. Our cells are getting. I don't know how to call it properly. Not like they're dying, but we have some chemical changes in our body due to the deprivation of sleep.
For the rest of our lives, unfortunately.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not how do you call that? Not healable, or something like that. Also, another question. What do you do?
I'm a student of Kyiv Polytechnic Institute, and currently I'm in Kyiv because I'm a student. not in my hometown. By the way, have you ever been to meetings in other cities?
No, not yet. I'm actually not. I'm mostly sticking to Kyiv for probably obvious reasons. I don't know. I still don't have my status sorted. It's how do you call that in English? Na обліку. So I do everything in Kyiv and not going there much. But once I have that one sorted, I will get to some other cities 100% too. To be honest, I am always open about it. I don't have the guts to join the army, but I decided that I will find all the other ways to support the army and support my country. Also with these streams, we are fighting propaganda with these streams a bit. They're not being watched by thousands of people, but
that's an important job.
Yeah, but by hundreds, and that's still always like every Free Azov stream gives us a few subscribers, and some people are discovering, and they are being like, wow, I didn't know about that, and that's really cool. So we still have we still have some progress in that. Rick, Steve Sane is asking, what is she studying? That's a good question. What are you studying?
I'm studying social work.
Social work, okay.
Yes, that's close to psychology, and I think I will continue study social work and psychology, especially military psychology, because that's very important right now.
Yeah, I agree that it's very important, and we will have a huge challenge for our nation in the future, and we already have it now, but in the future it will be even more visible with PTSD and with actually treating it, because PTSD, there are methods right now to treat it, to actually give some relief to soldiers.
There are just not enough psychologists and
yes, and not enough actually real professionals, because I've heard, like I met a veteran who lost his two arms, one arm and one how do you call this part of the arm, half of his palm. He also lost his leg. There's a crazy damage. He was in Krynki. He is from Marines, and he was in Krynki, and FPV drone hit him, and he was badly injured, like multiple injuries, different ones. He's still so inspiring and energetic, and he started a business. He opened a coffee shop. I'm about to interview him soon, looking forward to it so much, and really like it's an advertisement of the future stream, probably gonna happen next week, but I'm not sure yet. We need to I wanted to tell you that this guy told me that 5 psychologists, so-called psychologists, I need to put quotations there, who offered their help to him. It should not ever happen like this. First of all, psychologists should never contact their clients. Clients need to come to psychologists, because it's about motivation, about the will to really work on that and have the motivation to be able to help yourself and get the help. He said those were terrible. One of them started crying and saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry for you. It is the worst thing that psychologists." Come on, no psychologist could do that.
I always say that I'm not sorry to the people who've been to captivity or saw all the worst they can saw on the battleground. I can just say that these are incredibly strong people.
Yeah,
and
they are.
We just should be grateful for them and not be sorry.
And we actually need to treat them as equals. We should never, like,
first of all, they're people, they're humans.
Exactly, and we should never, treat differently. I mean, I discovered that from veterans themselves and from professional psychologists. They need to be treated like they are not injured. For example, if they are missing legs or arms, we should treat them like they have them, and we should encourage them to learn some things. We should not be too the word. I'm trying to find the translation for that word.
We don't have enough inclusivity in our society. That's a huge problem.
We don't.
And this inclusivity, it's not all over about infrastructure at all. It's about infrastructure too, but that's not only about it. That's in our minds. We should give all the people like same and have from them same expectations. And don't rely on.
We need to
pass.
The problem is people. Our society needs to learn a lot to just be communicating to veterans properly, especially to wounded veterans. We need to start. We need to learn to become considerate. We need to learn to become understanding, and we need to learn to adjust. We need to learn to adjust to the needs and to the limitations they have, and we need to transform our society, for fuck's sake. Like I am, I'm already doing that myself, and for example, we're doing the coffee shop streams on Podil in a place called Coffee Records, and when we come there, we usually. Like young people are working as baristas there, and they like to clap. Like when they meet each other, they are doing. They are doing like hey, very loud claps. And I usually lately am streaming with veterans there, and my friend Roman Trochimets from the 3rd Assault Brigade. He unfortunately has multiple contusions, Akobora traumas, and those loud noises make his head in an hour or two, make it hurt a lot, and he may not even be able to talk sometimes and understand what is happening.
I say that's a problem of Ukrainian society, like more global. We should give more respect each other.
Yeah, but small things like this, and I ask them, guys, don't clap, please, because this is a veteran. He has some brain injury, and it's very hard for him to stand that, and they keep doing it while he's there. They just don't like to be considerate and don't like to be respectful.
Not everybody understands it. Not everybody understands what truly is a head injury, and that it's not. You cannot recognize some injuries.
You don't see them. Like amputated leg or arm, you can see that injury, but when it's a brain damage and contusion and Akobora trauma is a very widespread injury among soldiers, and I think even like. That's almost every soldier will have that one. And people are once again, Steve Sane is asking once again, what is her name?
My name is Tana.
Tana, yes, I already, by the way, spelled that. Maybe Steve joined after that. Johnny Nedregard, thank you very much for those 22 Norwegian krona, that 22 Norwegian krona. Super
thank
chat,
you,
good
Johnny.
morning, rollers. Slava Ukraini, Heroям slava. Rick, invite her, please. I can invite you also to one of those streams if you like. But you live in Kyiv currently?
Yeah.
By the way, what year of university you're on?
I'm third year.
Third year, okay. I remember those times. Third year in university, I was in Donetsk studying there. That was such a prospering city, very developed. Back then, just the same as Kyiv, maybe even better in some aspects. We had so much there.
Huge population, and in industry, it was a huge industrial city.
It was, yeah. Unfortunately, Russians made it a ghost city. Not with people, like people still exist there. It's not life. It may be a life for those who are Russians, who are siding Russians and being being traitors of Ukraine and being ministers and all of those corrupt people who are usually among the government of those so-called republics. They might be, but people like normal people whose rights are constantly restricted and constantly violated, they cannot have life there. They only have existence. Hello, Philip Howard, fundraiser for surgery for Oles from 28th Brigade. Please donate to Rick's PayPal based on Donatello. Yeah, please, guys, do that. We have one soldier, Oles. He lost 3 fingers due to FPV drone strike, but he was lucky to survive. His brother in arm was killed, one of 3 of them, and the other one had huge burns. So I'm all in it. Like I deal with injuries among my friends and acquaintances lately a lot, and I am okay with that. I like to face it because that's the reality we have right now. I'm not sad about it. I just am trying to help them somehow and help this society to, adjust to the needs of the veterans. So, Tatiana, would you like to be a guest on my stream someday?
Okay, yeah.
We can talk about the same we're talking here right now, and we have something to talk about.
If
you see,
it will be interesting for your subscribers.
yeah, I think it will be. We like to hear the stories of all the country's Ukrainians. They could be soldiers, they could be veterans, they could be just volunteers, just active members of our society. It's all valuable, believe me. And people who tell us, like, they start the conversation with me here on these rallies when I approach people who I don't know. They tell us, I have nothing to tell, actually. And it appears that usually those people have a lot to tell, and they have some crazy stories to share. You didn't share the crazy stories with me yet, but you're very interesting interlocutor, and I see that you're conscious.
I sure you should show this.
What's happening there? The car. That car, right?
The car had stopped. And
the car was stuck because it's a Soviet car. It's Zhiguli.
Obviously.
Yeah, and what does it say? Seal.
Artem Seal from Bakhmut.
Yeah, Bakhmut and also Soledar. They had some mines there. Oh my God! Can you please put your contact here on Telegram if it's okay for you? And maybe also your name up there after. Thank you. So guys, I don't know. I just want to say that, oh shit, my back hurts a bit because of this sign, and I need to really put it back into the box. Where are the heroes of Azov? They are in captivity, and some of the heroes of Azov are actually already back from captivity. Some of them are fighting on the front line.
Yes, I put it in English. My fingers are freezed.
Can you also put your name, Tatiana, after this?
I have made it. First name.
Okay, sorry, I was looking in the second. Can you press that? Can you send a random sticker that or just say something there? Thank you, Tatiana. Thank you very much. Plus, that's great. Okay, so I want to maybe pass some questions. Oh my God, this sensor fingers, they work only half time. Greetings from USA. Rick needs to go to the box, otherwise he's taking the sign home again. I may do that. Yeah, we have some trolls time to time here on these streams because when they are vertical, people can find the stream randomly in the shorts like this, but they're being blocked instantly by our amazing moderators. Thank you, mods, for all your work. You see, like blocked after putting Russian flag immediately there.
That's what must be done in all over the world with Russian flag and all the Russians.
Yeah, we should, burn their flags ideally.
Destroy,
also in Moscow.
In every way.
I see some dogs there with the signs. It's really cool to see them.
It's actually snowing now, guys.
Yeah, it's snowing. Could you see the snow, by the way, guys? I wonder. It's a small snow, like you cannot see it much. By the way, guys, I want to thank What the Quack, funny name, for 5 gifted memberships, and also people who were buying super chats. They're like Brian Supra, $1, and before that also by Brian Supra. Thank you, guys. GG What the Whack. Love the channel. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you very much, Brian. Слава Україні, героям слава, what the quack.
Героям слава.
So, I will message you in a few days.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for talking to me, Tatiana. It's really nice to meet you.
Thank you and your subscribers for this conversation.
Thank you. And I also wanted to do something. Just give me a second. What I want to do? I want to take the microphone. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not in the best shape today. I did not have enough sleep. I need to go and try to talk to...
Now it's more like a snow.
Yeah, you can see more snow now, guys. Look at this. You can see it, yeah. You can see it on the camera. Look. There is some snow, guys. It's like a small grad, right? The frozen rain. Yes, the frozen rain. Okay, Tatiana, once again, I can offer you a hug if you're a hugger before I go.
Okay.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for standing for our captives. Sorry for hitting you with my shoulder.
It's okay.
That happens. Thank you. And I need to find some soldiers here.
I like the flag on your
Yeah,
head.
thank you. That's my home. I really want to come back to it when it's gonna be deoccupied. No, thank you. It's nice to meet you. See you. Yeah, see you around next time probably. Bogdan, I think that's our opportunity to actually talk today. What do you think?
You wanna make an interview or something?
Like maybe just 5 minutes. Bogdan, can you remind me where are you from?
I'm from Kiev. I'm born here.
Can you take this one, please?
Yeah.
By the way, I can actually help you and give you this.
Like
So
that?
you will have some heating in your hand.
Yeah.
And hold this mic with your 2 fingers. Come on. That's gonna be easier for you to hold the mic and you're not gonna get frozen, you know. We need
First
to
time that I take
uncover probably the signs and go to somewhere there, okay? If it's okay. Вітаю! Як справи у мангуста?
Ну, пущі водиці поки що на реабілітації, буде в Києві з наступного тижня, повинен бути.
Супер, як він зараз почувається?
Ну, наче на покращення, але поки що змін, ну, як таких немає.
Ага.
Поки що не гірше, добре.
Yeah, so Mangoust is stable, right? Стабільно зараз у нього.
Так.
He's stable, but not getting better, unfortunately. His leg, right? Його нога. Правильно?
Ну, він ще на колясці їздить, на милицях рідко ходить, поки на колясці.
Окей, зрозумів. Дуже дякую вам. Так, я спробую згадати ваше ім'я. Ірина?
Олена.
Олена, блін, вибачте, Олена.
Нічого.
Бачите, ми давно вже не бачились, треба бачити
давно,
частіше.
давно. До
Все,
зустрічі,
дякую.
до
Сподіваюся, Мангус буде з вами наступного тижня.
Ну, сподіваємося, так.
Так, до побачення. Bogdan, so today we're here and actually maybe you'll accompany me and talk to someone, no?
Let's see. Maybe we
Okay,
find
I have such a few how do you say shit? I have a few time right now. Unfortunately, I need to finish the stream earlier today than usually.
I need to make some shots for a video.
Yeah, this is why I'm not going to be torturing you, but I am really happy to see you. So you're from Kiev, and last question is, what do you do? Can you remind me?
I'm volunteering. I'm making the fundraise for different brigades and.
You need to hold the mic closer to your mouth. Sorry.
I already iced my eye.
Really?
My
You already
fingers.
did.
It's
I
hold it
want to. Do you see the guy on the wheelchair?
Yeah.
I think it's Andriy or Artem. I don't remember his name. I've been talking to him, and I wanted
last
to.
time he was with the glasses. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was covering his face. I wanted to invite him to the stream and already completely forgot that I wanted
Let's
to do it.
Maybe I asked him. Will ask for a sign on my flag.
Yeah,
for
go
autograph.
do it. It will be awesome. But I don't want to. How do you call it? I don't want to stick to. Let's go and say hello to him. Even if I don't want to stick, I need to do it. Sam K, thank you for 5 Great Britain pound super chat. Putin's head resembles a spot. Should it be burst? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. And thank you, Philip Howard, for 20 gifted memberships. And thank you, Chicken on Biscuits, for $5 super chat. Soon changes will come. I really hope for the better. Yeah, it will be for the better. Give me the mic, please, and maybe the heater, and go talk to him. And I want to thank you for always being here, Bogdan. And
I really appreciate you for all that you're doing, for all streams, for all fundraisers, for all help.
sorry, this one is broken now. I need to put it back. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, please keep saying what you were saying.
And keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Every morning when you get up, think what more you can do to the armed forces, for defense forces of Ukraine. And we need it till our
Till our victory.
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you a lot.
Thank you, Bogdan. Let me give you a hug before I go. Thank you. And I want to show all the people here standing and actually talking, screaming for us. Or maybe it's not him. Yeah, that's another guy, I guess. Yeah, we have a lot of veterans here who unfortunately lost their limbs. And, well, we will transform our society and adapt it to the current situation and needs. I would like to ask this guy and speak to him. Доброго дня. А скажіть ще, будь ласка, є бажання поспілкуватися?
Та сьогодні ні.
Добре, без проблем. Ми ж з вами, да, тоді спілкувалися?
Да.
Нагадайте, будь ласка, ім'я. Артем? Ні? Максим, Макс, точно. Вітаю, Макс. Я згадав, що хотів запросити вас на стрім, то був шалений тиждень. Ви все ще не передумали?
Та не знаю, просто ще вже буду в Києві.
Ага, а коли їдете?
А я без поняття.
Ага, окей, я тоді напишу якомога швидше, там у вівторок, може зустрінемось, пострімимо, що думаєте?
Та може і вийде.
Супер, Макса, дякую. Okay, I was talking to Max. He doesn't want to appear on camera, so I was not showing your face, Max. So I'm just talking, and he's gonna sign a flag for Bogdan. It's really cool.
Єдине, треба буде згодити з нашою, якщо це
вже ж.
інтерв'ю публічне,
Без проблем. Азов, да, ми,
У вас є
дивіться.
контакти, може вам
Є, знаєте Андрія, архітектора, який повернувся 30 грудня? Ми з ним проводили стрім, також узгоджували з прес-службою.
Ви просто
знаєте алгоритм тоді.
все супер, я просто попередити,
Дивіться,
бо є
зараз я вам просто покажу мій канал Ukrainian. І отут наживо, ось ми з Андрієм стрімали в кав'ярні. І такий же формат буде з Максом. Привіт! Зараз, Оля, підійду, секунду. Привіт, Антін. Тобто ми просто говоримо там всі питання, що не можна зачіпати, ми не зачіпаємо. Я спілкувався з Максом. Вас, по-моєму, тоді не було, да, з ним, коли ми спілкувалися? Він був з побратимом. Що кажете?
Служби супроводу я.
Ага.
Ось, Азову, тому, попередньо.
А ви як на камеру з'являтися, вам норм? Можемо поговорити зараз трошки? Бо я спілкуюся з усіма, хто є активним українцем. І що думаєте? Ні?
Поки я би не хотіла.
Не хотіли, без проблем. Але бачите, я вас зараз не показую. Так що
Це все чудово.
дякую вам, що ви тут, дякую за службу. І вам.
Я також військова.
Також військова, також дякую вам за службу. Супер, тоді побачимось наступного разу. О, який красивий пес.
Думаю, він не проти на камеру.
Це його друге ім'я, який красивий.
Який красивий. Окей, а перше яке?
Тео.
Тео. Тео. Oh, look at him. Free Azov, guys. It's there, the color. We need to remember that. Друзі, можу вас попросити оцей плакат покласти назад в коробку, коли буде можливість? Бо минулого разу моя подруга його взяла і забула покласти, тому я привіз його сюди. Дякую вам. Максиме, ще раз дякую. Я тоді напишу на днях. Дякую. Hi, Olga. How are you doing?
Hello, Yaroslav.
Maybe just see you a long time no see, Antin.
Yeah,
A hug. Hello. Oh, you're sick.
No, it's not bad.
You were sick.
Yeah.
Bring the heroes back home. and a lot of free Azov there on the sign, guys. Beautiful sign, Ola. You're a very creative person, you know.
Thank you. It's my favorite.
Yep.
How are you, Yaroslav?
I am good, streaming a lot as always, even more these days, you know. But free Azov streams are one of the most important ones. And oh my God, this thing doesn't really work.
Скільки глядачів?
Да от бачиш, пальці ці сенсорні не дуже щось добре працюють. І треба йти. Давай,
Вони не сенсорні.
зараз. Давай от сюди вниз натисни на ви.
Ой.
Да, бачиш, навіть не сенсорними важко попасти. І тепер треба на головну. І от сюди. О, спрацювало. Okay, 79 people watching. Philip Howard, once again, thank you for those 20. Take your mic. I'll put it here.
Yeah.
And you can put the sign closer to your face as you
Hello.
were holding it. Yeah. Ola, please tell us why it's important to be here, why it's important to support our captives.
Oh, it's easy question because we are Ukrainian and Azov and other soldiers is our Ukrainian people and we wait all Ukrainian people in Ukraine.
Yeah, Antin, you can get closer to Ola and I can actually ask you to also say something.
It's also easy answer because every Ukrainians and all foreigners, thank you, must remember about that every fighters of Ukrainian armed force struggling with Russians captures and so on, and those people, warrior soldiers who get captured, need to be getting free. Yeah, and now we trying to popularize them for all world.
Thank you. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for standing for our captives, and I just
thank you,
want...
every viewers.
Yeah,
And
thank you guys.
Yaroslav.
It's an honor for me to do this job, you know, and to be here every week. That's my responsibility. I think you also...
That's not only honor, it's duty.
It's a duty also, yes. An honor and duty. I totally agree. What do we have there? Ola, rollers are happy to see you again. They are waving to you.
Hi everyone. I'm happy
yeah.
to see you.
She... I wanted to say that you're awesome. And I wanted to say to rollers that she's awesome. And 19 too, by the way. Thank you for being active members of our society. Ola, you wanted to say something?
What?
You wanted to say something. It feels like I interrupted you.
What about? For sure.
I don't know.
Okay. Now I'm learn French language.
Oh, that's good.
And
That's
I
why you
want-
were in a beret today.
Yeah, of course. And I want to say bonjour, ça va?
Yeah, to all of you rollers who speak French there, bonjour. By the way, that's not the same one as I wear.
Yeah.
I saw a girl and I thought that's Donetsk Oblast flag, but no, it's not there on her head. Cest formidable. No, I thought it's French, but it's not. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Si
Merci,
va
merci.
bien, merci. I don't know what's that.
Sorry, I know 10 words now.
Only 10 words. Okay.
Je vous visiter des Français. You know?
By the way, Antin, well said from Steve Sane. Добре сказано. Well said. And Ola also well said.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Before that. Fantastic and talented. Yes, very talented
Thank you so much.
artist. Are you also maybe painting?
Yeah.
Can you show me some of your paintings? Maybe you have photos on your phone?
Yeah, of course.
That would be awesome.
This?
Let me hold this one for now. And what do we have here, guys? We have a lot of active Ukrainians gathered around, holding the signs and standing for our captives here, members of the family, former captives, people who got, soldiers who got injured and who are now back and rehabilitating, back from the front line. And I remember Max wanted to get the prosthetics, and he would like to get back to the battle.
It's a bag.
It's a bag, yeah.
And
The stories. I remember this one. So you're focusing on clothes mostly, right? So you do you also do the paintings like чи малюєш? Оля?
Коли як? I can draw, but I don't like painting.
You can draw, but you don't like
I
painting.
don't like,
Okay,
yeah.
got it. Hello. I think. What? Sorry. Yes, I think you were with Lila, right?
Yes.
Yes. Can you remind me your name?
Christopher.
Christopher.
Natsec Media.
What media?
Natsec Media on
Natsec.
Twitter.
Okay.
How you been, man?
I'm good. By the way, can I show you on camera?
Don't worry about it. I'll send you photos though.
Okay.
Of course, yeah. If it's with you.
See ya.
See you on team.
I will get it around, yeah.
Okay. Thank you. And
with you,
Olga,
of
you're
course.
still here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
Christopher.
All right, добрий день.
My name is Olga.
Oh, yeah?
Nice to
Christopher,
meet you.
дуже приємно.
Where are you from?
Я за Такасу, я живу тут.
Wow. Great.
From
3
for 3 years now. Since the beginning of full-scale invasion.
This week
Okay.
is my 3-year anniversary.
Hey, Bill is here. Hello, Bill. Let me give you a hug.
Let's see you.
This is Ola. Bill,
My name is Olga. Nice to meet you.
another active Ukrainian volunteer and also an artist. She is creating some beautiful signs and also making clothes that say free Azov. Yes. So, Bill, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Wow, great.
That's good.
Glad to be able to get out again. It's as loud as I remember.
Yeah, I totally agree that it is. You said wild?
Loud.
Loud. And
You see, you didn't hear me.
Yeah. My brain is not in the best shape today. We talk behind the camera, but we kind of are here. You can hold it?
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
See you, man.
Yeah, see you, Christopher. Thank you very much, Ola.
What's happening?
So you're being my camera woman right now. Thank you. Yeah. So, Bill, would you like to tell us how it is to be here?
It's always great to visit Ukraine. I'm always happy to be here. I'm actually amazed at the days I've been here this past week. It seemed almost like spring. Not today exactly, but Thursday, Friday, very, very mild.
Yeah.
So,
And now it's winter again. Yeah.
yeah, sort of.
I totally get what you're talking
driving
about.
down from Estonia, most of the road, the conditions were very good. Unlike in December when we came and it was ice everywhere, so we got a break. Put it that way.
Yeah, I've been on the handover event just as you were there, and there was a lot of work there, but still a lot of positive emotions. When you're handing over the trucks to the soldiers, it's always the best. I want to also ask you how it is to be here. Not only loud, but maybe you have some emotions from seeing all the photos and signs and really understanding that a lot of families here are waiting for the soldiers from captivity.
It's very impressive. It only occurred to me this morning when I was thinking about coming here again. It's the second time I've been at one of these demonstrations to look back at some of your earlier videos from Free Azov. And it's actually striking to me how long this has been going on.
Yeah, on 24th of February, so in just 3 weeks, there's gonna be exactly a year that I'm doing these Free Azov rallies, streams, not rallies. I'm not doing the rallies. People are doing the rallies. I'm doing the streams of these rallies, from these rallies, and I'm interviewing people, and that's an honor for me to be able to do it for so long. Hey, we have some dogs fighting there. Sorry, guys, I got distracted. Yeah, they were not even barking. one dog just bitten some. Bitten some.
Bit the other dog.
Bit the other dog, but it's bitten some fur out of other dog's face, and it stayed in the mouth of the other dog. Wow. Hey, tastes like a kuna. Thank you for being a stinger for 17 months. Levy, thank you for 5 gifted memberships. Guys, unfortunately, today's stream is gonna be short. I'm gonna need to finish it in just 15 minutes and go home fast, because I'm gonna visit a charity concert today of one of the best band in Ukraine, Kurhane Agregat. They're gonna be doing a concert presenting their new album. They are one of the best volunteers who are constantly raising funds for Ukrainian army every day. They do that. Awesome, guys. So I really want to support that concert and also listen to some good music. Some music that has a lot of irony and satire in it. And very cringy. Olga, do you listen to Kurhane Agregat? You don't? You don't like them?
I support these people because it's a famous guy.
That's okay. I'm holding.
Okay. It's a so famous guy who so support Ukrainian. We have many famous guy who not support Ukrainian.
Yeah.
This guy is a guy from village. Guys from village, and they so support Ukraine. It's all money who pay
all money from the concerts going to charity for soldiers. For
I don't listen, but it's so great. I like.
They are very cringy band, and not all can listen to them. You know. So
but it's so
that's
funny.
Understandable. It is. It is a very funny music they have there. So guys, only what? 13 minutes left of this stream. Please like it. Don't forget to like it and share it everywhere. Maybe people at least watch the recording, because we didn't have many people being here. It's not getting viral today at all, so it's a bit harder. And I want to ask you if you maybe like to speak. Доброго дня. Вибачте, немає бажання поспілкуватися?
Українською, так?
Англійською не спілкуєтесь?
Дуже погано.
Ну, значить, буду... Оля дуже погано, але вона пробує. Може, спробуєте?
Я прям забулася. Яке ЗМІ?
Що кажете?
Це якесь ЗМІ?
Ні, це канал на Ютубі, я блогер просто.
А, канал на Ютубі. У мене просто теж блог в Інстаграмі, я все це теж знімаю.
Ага, nice. So, can you get closer to us if you're okay? May I translate your sign? I may, okay? I think... Sorry. Коротше, англійською не розумієте, да?
Ну, я розумію, але я зараз буду збирати докупи слова і не буде.
Окей, добре, тоді перекладу. Find at least 1% of your time for the captives. Find 1% of your time a week for the captives. Yeah, being here on this rally takes only 1% of your time, guys. What is your name?
Катерина.
Katerina, I'm Yaroslav. Nice to meet you. Where are you from, Katerina?
I'm from Kyiv.
You're from Kyiv. I'm from Makivka, Donetsk Oblast.
Oh.
So yeah, I need to come back to the free Donetsk and Makivka someday. I really believe that they're going to be liberated someday.
I wish you to deoccupy your native town,
Thank you.
city.
So you say you're a blogger, right? On Instagram.
Small blogger.
Yeah, and your
Micro.
English is great, and you're doing great right now with your English. It's okay. You don't want to be on camera. That's okay. So, Katerina, what definitely you're talking about Free Azov there on your Instagram. What else do you do there?
I donate blood.
You donate blood?
Yes.
Do you raise some funds for Ukrainian army, maybe?
I have micro збори.
Micro fundraisers? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And live life.
Yeah, that's what we actually need to do, and I also live my life right now. And I've never been so alive after the full-scale invasion. I realized that, like my whole world changed, because even after the first invasion, well, I had to live in occupation for 4.5 years. This is why I could not speak Ukrainian there. I needed to speak Russian. But I was not even conscious about the Ukrainian language, for example, after I got to Kyiv, and I started living in Kyiv since 2019, and I was still speaking Russian, and only in 2022 I realized that speaking Ukrainian is so important, and like giving up Russian completely, because Russian is a tool of genocide, and actually that language is used to replace the Ukrainian language.
Я скажу українською, я теж усвідомила перехід на українську мову тільки в 22-му. На жаль, ми були русифіковані. Це не наш вибір, це вибір країни-агресора, яка це робила дуже довго. Все наше життя нас русифікували, і дуже важливо прокинутися від цього літургічного сна російської чуми. І я щиро підтримую тих, хто це вже зробив, і той, хто намагається це зробити, навіть якщо не виходить.
Yeah, so what Katarina just said, she realized that it's important to switch to Ukrainian also only in 2022, and she закликаєте, да, всіх інших, and she calls to everyone else to switch to Ukrainian and wake up from the liturgic dream and realize that Russia is committing genocide against Ukraine. Я трохи перефразував, тому що я не все запам'ятав з того, що ви сказали.
А ви можете мене тегнути ще в інстаграмі, якщо у вас є якісь там шорти від цього?
Ну, перше, це...
Давайте я теж підтягну.
Зараз, да, мій канал Rick the Ukrainian, те саме в інстаграмі, але YouTube це основна платформа, де я стрімлю це.
Ну, а я просто рілси пилю в інстаграмі, тому можемо...
Ви можете скачати оцей відос і вирізати шматок без проблем, бо я не пощу шматочки цього в інсті, тому я не зможу тегнути просто. Тому вам треба буде, блін.
А ви швиденько виставляєте? Сьогодні буде вже?
А воно прям зараз запис лишається, тобто прямо після цього стріму вже можна буде брати запис на моєму каналі у вкладці «Наживо». І let's remind the world, people who don't know what we're doing here, we're standing for our captives who are in Russian captivity, being tortured there, starved, often to death. They're being mistreated and being told that Ukraine has fallen and that Ukraine is not being fighting back properly. And I was lucky to interview one of the former captives last week on Thursday, Andriy Architector. He was exchanged only on 30th of December 2024, a month ago. And he's such a great guy, so inspiring, such a strong one, unbreakable. They were not capable of breaking them in 3 years. Really, it's really cool to see such strong people, you know, very inspiring.
Yes, yes.
I bet you will agree.
Yes, I agree. I know ex-defenders.
Ex-captives.
Yes. It's Mariana of Polis. It's very cool girl.
Yeah.
She's so young, but she was very strong in this situation, and I respect. Right? Yes, I respect from she. Very much.
I totally understand what you're talking about, and I agree with you. Thank you, Katarina. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being active. Yeah, your English is much better than you think.
Ви робите це для іноземної аудиторії, це дуже важливо. Вони там хай теж роздупляються.
Yeah. So if you have, you probably don't have the foreign audience, right? You work on Ukrainian audience. I mean, your blog works on Ukrainian audience. Okay. That's what? That's not me? No, that car. Okay.
Як вас звати?
Ярослав.
Ярослав, Катерина.
So, чому Рік? Тому що Ярослав, Ярик, Рік. Ну, це така коротка версія мого імені.
Супер.
Окей, Катерино.
Раніше не бачила.
Nice to meet you. Да, дивно, я тут вже цілий рік це роблю. На кожної неділі тут. Так що побачимось. Можу запропонувати I can offer you a hug, if you like. Before I go. Thank you, Katerina. Thank you for being here. Okay, so we need to wrap up the stream in just 6 minutes. And I want to give something to Max, guys. The free Azov patch, I have it with me now, so I will go and give it to him. Макс, я попрошу тебе отак і знімати, я просто підійду до Макса і дам йому патчик, добре? Бо він не хоче на камеру з'являтися, не хоче говорити. Зараз. Yeah, so 3 Azov patches are out already, and I need to give it to Max. I promised this to him. Just give me a second. Максе, я обіцяв вам оцей патчик.
Дякую.
Це вам. Він зібрав багато грошей і коротше, я вважаю, що... Ну, коротше, я буду давати це кожному захиснику. Дуже дякую.
Куди убіг?
Назад давай. Макса, дякую за службу ще раз. Okay, guys, I've given him the patch. You could hear me, but you could not see it. No, you could see it just from afar. Thank you, Ola, for streaming this. Okay, so we have only 4 minutes. And ideally, we need to talk to the families, but it's not much time. But anyway, let's go and talk to for 5 minutes, okay? Ola, are you okay to be my camera woman for this?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thank you very much.
I have 5 minutes too.
Awesome, let's go. Доброго дня. Бажаєте поговорити? Можемо 5 хвилин поговорити. Розкажемо історію. Англійською не говорите?
Говоримо.
Super, perfect. So guys, we here see the... are you the wife of Serhiy?
No, I'm
Not the wife.
like relative.
You're not relative.
No, it's the son of my mom's friend and colleague.
Okay, so you're here to support him.
Yes.
May I put the microphone here on the board
Sure.
so it will be closer to your mouth? Thank you very much. I have one here, so
Sure.
I don't need that one. So he is from the 36th Separate Brigade of Marines.
Correct.
He's in captivity for 32 months now. For the third year.
Basically from the beginning of the full-scale invasion. He is from Mykolaiv as well as I am.
So you're from Mykolaiv?
Yes.
I'm from Makiyivka, Donetsk Oblast. My name is Yaroslav, by the way. What's your name?
Nastya.
Anastasia, nice to meet you.
Anastasia.
And your friend? Also
Olga.
Olga. Okay, I thought I heard also Olga and Anastasia. So please tell us more about him.
So basically, my mom and his mom works together. And he was on the military service when the full invasion started. He at that time was on somewhere around Mariupol. And obviously when everything started, he with all his group brigade went to Mariupol to defend the city, and he also was on the Azovstal factory. And after that, his mom had no connection with him. He also was in Olenivka when it was blown up by Russians. And after that, as we know, he is in the list of people who is in the captivity. And after the Olenivka was blown, we don't know any exact location where he is, but he's certainly not on the Ukraine occupied territories. So probably he's somewhere in the Russian territories.
So he's missing in action, or wait, he's in captivity.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
So his status is confirmed.
Yes, yes.
Okay, that's good.
And this is the only photo his mom received since he got into captivity, and it's I believe this photo somewhere from end of 2022 or 2023, so it's pretty old one already. And since that, we don't have any information where he is, how he is. So basically,
yeah, and that's
nothing.
how it is mostly with Ukrainian captives in Russian captivity. They are unfortunately being tortured and starved to death often, and it's terrible what Russia is doing, guys. So please be the voice of the captives. Please scream about them. Please be their voice. We all need to pass the stories. This is Busel Serhiy from the 36th Separate Brigade of Marines. He's in captivity for 32 months now, and Russia is not giving him any chance to contact his family.
Yes,
unfortunately.
absolutely.
We need to pressure Russia as the whole international community. Unfortunately, I already need to finish this stream because today I have limited time.
Sure.
And I finally, for once, I want to keep to schedule. But I want to thank you for talking to me for a bit and telling Serhiy's story, at least part of it, at least shortly. I hope to see you next time. By the way, did you tell me where? Yeah, you told me where you're from. From Mykolaiv,
From
right?
Mykolaiv,
Are you
yes.
also from Mykolaiv?
From Kyiv.
You're from Kyiv, okay. Yeah, I really am happy that Russians were kicked away from Mykolaiv because they were pretty close to your city in the beginning of the full-scale invasion, and it was tough. And I'm happy that, unfortunately, rockets, missile attacks are still happening, and they are bombing Mykolaiv, but not as often as it was in 2022.
Yes.
And I really am happy for you. You know, so you're coming here for like. Constantly? Do you live in Kyiv?
Yes, I am living in Kyiv. That's why, like, on his mother's behalf, I'm coming here to, like, show that some from our heroes are still in captivity, and I know him personally, so I'm trying to support his mother and him with this, like...
May I give you 2 patches? Free Azov.
Thank you.
And as you know, this patch is a sign of solidarity with captives. We created this one. My moderator created the design, and we raised $90,000 euros actually with this patch and 2 others, and that's going to be 4 good trucks for the army. That's what the money from that fundraiser. So this patch also helped to provide 4 trucks for different units.
Thank you.
And I want to give this to you as what, and one to Ola. Ola, you should also get one. But I also need to give this to families, but not today. Ola, this one is for you. Unfortunately, because I don't have time anymore, so I need to run. Thank you very much.
Thank you for showing this for world. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you world. Thank you rollers, my community. That's how I call them, Rick Rollers. And yeah, so guys, thank you for being active in the chat today. Thank you for all the gifted memberships, super chat, super sticker. Don't forget to give this the like to the stream and send the recording of the stream to more people so they would be able to see it. Thank you very much, Anastasia. Olga, right? May I hug you before
Sure.
I go? I can offer you a hug. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for being here. Thank you for being active.
Don't forget.
Yeah, I need not to forget this one, and I need to run. Thank you, Ola. Thank you, rollers. Please live long and prosper. That's what I usually show. Do you know this sign?
Yes.
Yeah, you know this. That's a Spock. Yeah.
I can't do this, you know. I have.
I've added live long, prosper, and donate. I've added donate
that's
there.
our duty to support the army.
It is.
Because if you're not in army, you have to be. Yeah, it's our duty to support the army. If you're not in army, you have to work for army because only that way to get the victory.
Thank you. Okay, guys, we're ending the stream now. Slava Ukraini.
Героям слава.
Thank you. Let me press the end button. What do you think?